Amazing.
Yeah, it was this kids' TV show. I remember growing up, probably from the age of 9 or 10. I'd come home from school, it'd be about 4 o'clock, and the first thing you'd do is, grab a snack and chuck on Amazing.
Hi, I'm Jamie Burnett. I enjoy cricket and football. When I leave school, I want to be a chef.
Yeah, you have two teams, two schools going against each other, generally rival schools, so of the same area. And then you've got two people per team. Me and Jamie happened to be on Allenswood team, and it was a bit of a moment for us in Year 7.
Hi, I'm Luke Williams. I enjoy playing basketball and football. When I leave school, I would like to be an astronomer.
So Luke and I were on the first day, and I suppose the show's got kind of a few parts to it. First off, the host will ask each school a question.
Time zone is the first game. We're going to start right now with Allenswood. Good luck to you both. The first time zone question for the series, it's a what am I?
And you have a time clock, and you've got to answer that question as quickly as you can. I think you've got 90 seconds.
90 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. I'm a movie set on a farm in a valley.
And then once you answer the question right, you run down to this big keyboard like it's huge.
Fly, the sheepdog, and Ferdinand, the quacky. Yep. Very well picked up there. Picking up Babe, the little pick. Oh, he slips off the keyboard, but he can regain his composure. Coming on back there, Jamie, not to worry.
Jamie got it pretty quick, I'll give him that. He was on the ball. So yeah, he did well in certain aspects.
I remember really clearly I got both answers right. That you did that turn twice, and one of them the answer was Babe, which I got, like the movie, and the other one was Whistle. And I'll never forget the question.
I'm a clear, shrill sound made by forcing air through a small hole in the lips.
A sharp, shrill noise that comes out of your mouth.
Whistle.
Yep.
Whistle. Got it. And then we went and spelled it out, and then the time left on the clock goes towards how much time you have in the maze to find the letters to that word.
Very close game. One letter separating our players, and we'll be going into the new maze again when we return.
Amazing.
Well, the maze, it was split into two parts.
Yeah, there was two mazes, and because they'd come over to WA for the first time, they'd incorporated new kind of parts of the maze.
Well, I told you we got a new maze, and if you look over the shoulder there, check it out, hey? That's a bit of it, and you'll see more of it as these guys go running.
One side, if I remember correctly, you had a room with spinning doors with mirrors on it, and you had little keys up the top. There was another room where you went through this revolving tunnel. It moved while you went through. That proved to be a bit of a struggle.
We got the revolving pipe here. That's new.
You walked in, and there was this wall, and it had holes in it, and all puppets would come out, and you have to grab them to kind of find stuff in there, like the letters.
The cactus, or the cacti, going up to the top of the boardwalk. 3 monkeys. That's the key with this.
Big monkeys like that. They had the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And you could press buttons and they'd open up and you could find stuff inside of them.
The monkeys, they're new, the gorillas, and they see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. 10 seconds left on the clock.
The second one is, it's a bit vague, even though I was the one that did it.
I can't remember the second one as well.
You've got a runway, which is a moving runway. You've got to try and navigate that.
One part there was a car you had to climb through, and you'd look in the boot.
And picture Michaela's looking for. But that's about time up. There it is, the siren, come on out.
And for each letter you get 10 points.
The word was?
Whistle.
Whistle. There is an H, there is a W, there is an S, there is an E, there is a T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7. Very nice work, 50 points there. Very nice. 231. 4 letters will tie the game up. The word was?
Picture.
Picture. There is an A? No. There is a P, an R and a T. 30 points. Not bad, Michaela. Not bad. No need to panic, though. No need to panic, because there's only 10 points separating our team, so anyone can win from here. Anyone can go key running this afternoon.
Then after that, you play a computer game challenge. On this occasion, it was Donkey Kong 3.
Luke, you have an opportunity now to score 78 bananas or better to get the 50 points. If you get 78 bananas or more, 50 points coming your way. You're going key running, and there are Game Boys. Game Boys available. Look at the smile on his face, hey?
The work with the Nintendo, that got us into the bonus round.
How are we going? He's gone through. Boom! Look at those bananas. Jamie and Luke just go, yes!
All the extra bananas at the end were the secret weapon. I knew about them. I learnt from the trial run.
So you're pretty excited about your final banana count, aren't you, Luke?
Yeah.
And you should be, because 88 bananas, it's done it for you today. So our runners-up in the computer challenge, Scott, 25 points there. 50 points for you, Luke. Our winners today, Allenswood. First team this series to go looking for keys, so congratulations there.
And he won, and that's what, you know, that and the fact that, you know, we beat them on every section got us through to the final round, which is called the key run.
Hey, welcome back to the show. It is our first key run for the series.
Now that's where only one team gets to go. They hide 7 to 8 keys in the maze, and you get 100 points for your school for each key you find. So it's a pretty lucrative round. You can really get the jump on the other mob if you find some keys, and that's what we tried to do.
One thing that hasn't changed, 7 keys available, worth 100 points each. One of them is called the bonus key.
The bonus key is where you a certain number out of, I think it was the 8 keys, you get a Game Boy.
Find that bonus key and you will put the Game Boys in your pockets.
Now, it might not sound like a lot now, but in 1997, let me tell you, a Game Boy that was it. It was kind of like the Wii equivalent. You know the buzz about the Wii? The Game Boy was Nintendo's best friend in those years.
And when you're 12, back in 97, a Game Boy is pretty big deal.
No one else I knew really had one. It was kind of when they came out. You could play Tetris, you could play anything. You know, even Donkey Kong. 2
minutes to run this maze. You're going to start, Jamie, to your starting position, please.
I think we did a the old 1, 2, 3 paper, rock, scissors for who goes in first.
And I won, and I chose to go on the side of the maze that I hadn't been in, you know, up for a bit of adventure. I checked out the other side, so I was on the side with the science lab and all that stuff.
120 seconds on the clock. Count it down.
Go! And this big hooter goes off. I run in and check in the little, like the holes where those puppets were. Didn't find anything.
So there we go. If that didn't make sense, the explanation, watch closely.
I remember then walking up to the mirrored doors, and I opened it up, and I was walking through the mirrored doors, and I looked up to my right-hand side, and there was a hook. Sitting on that hook was a key. Bang, straight off. I'm 10 seconds into this maze, maybe 20 seconds at best. I've got a key already.
First key for Allenswood in the first 15 seconds, so good news for them so far.
Anyway, move on through there into the science lab, the crazy scientist lab, and I hear a buzzer go off. Cut, 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 cut. We've got to start this again. We mucked up something with the filming. We'll put the key back where it was, and we're going to start this again from real.
I think his side of the story, I mean, it's much debate between, you know, me and Jamie and a few other mates around that were at the time. The big issue is that Jamie said, you know, as soon as he got the key, there was a cut, you know, second take, go again, because he'd found the key.
And it happened all day, I think, because it was the first time they'd shot in WA. They had some technical issues, so they recalled it all, and we went back and we did it again.
I have no recollection of the second take.
Now, when I walked back to start again, I saw this big board that one of the cameramen or the guys that pump up the crowd hold, and on this board it had in the top right-hand corner bonus key number 4. So obviously they show that to the crowd, so when you get the bonus key, the crowd kind of lifts, you know. And I'm like, well, I had number 4. That was the key in the top right-hand corner of the mirrored doors.
I think it's all lies.
So I'm thinking, I go back, I'm like, I already got the bonus key. I can relax a little, because as much as I was there for school pride and for winning, I really wanted a Game Boy.
Then all of a sudden it was, you know, apparently it was cut, you know, go again. And yeah, so this is where the controversy lies.
So we started again, the buzzer went off, went through, and you know what, maybe I took it a little too easy. Maybe I was a little too casual because I thought I had that Game Boy in my back pocket already. Lesson learned, really. I go through, I pick up that key, I go through the rest of the maze. I was probably a little slow, I was a little sluggish, I wasn't really keeping my eye on the prize.
That's slow. 95 seconds left, into the revolving pipe, through to the Pirates Cave, 90 seconds left.
And I go through, I got a little stuck in the maze. I was a bigger kid then. I got a little stuck in the maze in the tunnel.
The Pirates Cave leads to the desert, but remember, in the Pirates Cave we've got treasure chests. There could be a key in there.
And then I remember getting to the board, the safari walk where you go up towards the monkeys. I couldn't for the life of me see the ladder, so I backtracked. I'm wasting time. At this stage, with still a little bit of the maze to go, we're halfway through.
65 on the clock, nothing in the desert. Jamie's going to continue, he's going backwards. Come on, man, keep moving.
I managed to spot the ladder. I go up the ladder. I'm running out of time. I can hear the crowd chanting how much time's left. I'm like, I've got to get to Luke. In my haste, I only checked one of the monkeys. I think it was the middle one. Might have been the last one, I can't remember. But I only checked one. And what a mistake that proved to be.
50 seconds left on the clock. See no evil. Hear no evil. Speak no evil. Only checks one of the monkeys. Well.
Anyway, I've gone down the slide, tagged Luke in. He's only got 40 seconds at most in the maze.
Tags me with, 50 seconds to go out of 2.5 minutes or whatever it is.
Luke goes into the second half of the maze. 38 seconds left on the clock in the changeover. That's the pet shop. There he is, there's Charlie, just in the corner. Oh, he's gone now.
The buzzer went off. I was working my way out of the maze, and Jamie was already waiting.
Time's up there. Come on out, Luke. Jamie finding one key. Luke empty-handed on the siren. So one key today, 6 keys still inside the maze. What do you think your chances are, Jamie?
As Luke's making his way out, James Sherry, the host, goes to the camera. Oh, we've only got one key, and a bit disappointed. But I'm thinking, you know what? Silver lining on the cloud, icing on the cake, cherry on top, whatever we want to call it, is that I've got the bonus key, and I know it because I've seen it on that sign after the retake. And he goes, Jamie, the bonus key today is number...
The bonus key today, key number 4, and it was up at the monkeys, in fact. One of them holding, I don't know. Anyway.
And they show up a little diagram where it was. Where was it? It was in the monkey, I didn't check. So immediately I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, I saw that, I know I saw it. They must have changed it, and that's what I think happened. They changed the bonus key number on the second retake.
Well, he would say that, because he didn't get the key.
Yeah, and he always says that, you know, and I think at that age, you're not going to remember little things like that unless it affects you like it affected me. It really hurt me. I had the Game Boy in my back pocket and I had it taken away.
I'm adamant that there was no second take. There was no change of key. It was always the same key.
And of course he doesn't remember that. He's never believed me. We didn't talk about it straight away. It's not something we brought up, but, you know, years down the track, when we're all grown up and we're out somewhere, he always has to bring it up. And he still denies to this day that there was no bonus key, but I know there was a retake on that, and I know they changed the bonus key number.
When we meet a new person, it's always a point of subject that, you know, this is Jamie, this is Luke, blah, blah, you know, how you going? Did you know we were on Amazing and Jamie stole the bonus key? He stole it from me.
I mean, how would you like it if everywhere you go, this story gets brought up? It's something a little different. You know, you're at a party, you're meeting new people. Oh, guess what? We're on Amazing. Everyone remembers that show. Highest rating kids game show there ever was.
It's about him, you know, trying to cover his own tracks. That he just wasn't diligent. He just didn't go through like we'd planned and you know, checked everywhere for the keys. He just thought he had it and stuff everything else. And
he flatly ridicules me in front of everyone. Oh, there was no retake. This never happened. He's a liar.
It's not about the bonus key, it's about the lies.
Yeah, when you're out and you meet new people and the story comes up, yeah, you try and laugh it off. But there's only so many times you can laugh something like that off. When you look over to Luke and you can see in his eyes he's 100% believing you're a liar.
Oh, not loss of complete friendship. A marring on the friendship, as I said. It's definitely affected us.
It's just the little things. I remember the next Christmas, you know, Mum and Dad saved up for a Game Boy and they bought me one. And I remember being under the tree and, you know, oh, I wonder what I've got for Chrissy, and not knowing. I tear it open and it's a Game Boy. I'm like, what, you think I can't get my own Game Boy? Do my parents not believe me now that I didn't win it? Is that what they're saying to me? Is this a sympathy Game Boy? That hurt. I mean, I'd never tell them that, but it hurt. I feel like I'd earned my Game Boy. I didn't need one given to me, you know, from a fake Santa Claus.
Never had anything by Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, what I like to do is look at the show as more than just the bonus key situation, because it was a special time and it was a bit lucky that I got on. I mean, what are the odds? And it's something that I really should treasure there's thousands, probably tens of thousands of kids who never got this opportunity that I did. And I don't want to look back at it through jaded eyes. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I got to go through the maze that kids at home watched, and they probably made fake mazes at home. I got to go on the real one, It was me kicking a goal on the MCG. That's what it felt like. So a lot of fond memories, a lot of fun. Every time I reach into my sock drawer and I'm running low on socks, I see the amazing bandana out there, and it just brings back great memories. It just saddens me sometimes that Luke will try and cheapen it, and has amazing cost me a friendship, maybe, but it's brought me a wealth of memories.